Welcome to Global Index Spotlight, where we discuss and highlight Cboe's proprietary indexes and option strategy benchmarks. I'm Bruce Tran. I'd like to welcome Matt Kaufman, Principal at Milliman. Matt, thank you for joining us today.
Bruce, thanks for having me.
Today we'll be discussing Cboe's target outcome indexes, in which Cboe collaborated with Milliman. Can you provide me your perspective on what target outcome indexes are?
Sure. For decades, people have accessed structured payoffs on the market. They've done it through several ways, typically through a bank product like a structured note or through certain insurance products. More recently, those are indexed variable annuities. But essentially what those products do is provide the upside of the market to a cap with a downside buffer over an outcome period. So we've essentially taken those features and put them inside an index. And so we call them the Cboe Target Outcome Indexes is the umbrella term. And then underneath we have various buffer levels. Sometimes the index has an enhancement level, which will get you the upside of the market to a cap faster than a one-to-one relationship. So those are the indexes that we've built.
Can you provide us an overview on what your role was in developing these indexes?
Sure. Yeah, so Milliman helped participate in the intellectual property behind the indexes. Milliman is an actuarial consulting firm by trade. We have our roots in the insurance space, and so we're very familiar with these types of payoffs, how they work. So we partnered with you all to build this index series out, and we launched them earlier last year. I believe it was April of 2017. And now product providers, insurers, all types of folks can access these indexes.
So in terms of benefits and applications, can you provide an overview on owning the market with built-in buffers?
Sure. Yeah, when you think about putting buffers and caps inside of an index, the applications aren't endless, but there's a lot of applications for them. In the ETF space, we find ETF providers using them. Innovator ETFs has built a series of ETFs based off these indexes, which provide buffers on the market and the upside to a cap. There's UIT providers who provide defined outcomes. And then on the insurance side, Milliman has been hedging the balance sheets of life insurers for a long time. And we found some benefit in moving some of those hedges into sub-accounts of variable annuities. And so we think that there's benefits in the fixed index side where insurers can take a lot of the benefits that they were using on their balance sheets to provide the cap and buffer and move that into the index.
So if one wanted to get exposures to this via an ETF wrapper, how would they?
So Innovator ETFs is the ETF provider who's licensed these indexes. There's quarterly, actually monthly series of all of the ETFs. So you can go to their website, use the tool, and then you can see anytime the market's open, what your upside potential is, what your downside buffer is, how many days are remaining in the outcome period. So you can essentially obtain a structured payoff on the market anytime the market's open.
Great. Well, Matt, thank you for joining us today. If you wanted to learn more information on these target outcome indexes, please visit cboe.com/index.